Hey guys, good morning. So I wanted to make this video for anyone that's new to real estate or that's actually been in real estate but wants to pump some life into their business and make sure that they keep their momentum going of having a lot of leads and a lot of escrows. Here's a tip that you can do every single day to guarantee your success. But before I get into that, I have to share with you guys something so amazing that I recently did that drastically changed my life. So Gary Vaynerchuk and Tony Robbins and Robert Herjavec is I think how you pronounce his last name. They actually came to Phoenix, Arizona to do a wealth and achievement summit that I went to. So unreal. So those of you that don't know, and I don't think you would know because I've never said this before in a video, but I am a huge Tony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk fan. So Gary Vee is actually who inspired me to make this YouTube channel, and Tony Robbins has like drastically changed my mindset, my thought process, my life. So to see these two guys in person was like, I still am on a high from it. It's insane. Okay, so I took some clips while I was there that I want to share with you guys. So 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Action. Good morning, guys. It is 4:05 a.m. right now. I am on my way to another agent that works in my office, his house, and him, myself, and another agent are going to ride up to Phoenix to go to see Gary Vee and Tony Robbins. I'm so excited. I hate driving long distances, so the fact that I get to just ride all the way up there and ride all the way back, today's like the perfect day. So I'll see you guys at the seminar. Let's go see Gary Vee and Tony R.
If you could, give a very big, very loud National Achievers Conference welcome to the one and only Gary Vee.
Still cannot believe that I went to that. I have to go to more seminars like that. It literally took me to a whole nother level, a whole nother state. It was incredible. So really quickly before I talk about what today's video is actually about, I want to share with you 3 strong tips that I took from each speaker that I think are going to drastically impact the rest of my life. So from Robert Herjavec, something that he said that really stood out to me is the greatest equalizer in life is 24 hours. It's so true and so powerful. So what he meant by that, I mean, Oprah Winfrey has 24 hours in her day, and look at the life she's created. The homeless bum that you might see on the streets that's completely given up on life has 24 hours in the day, and that's how you decided to live it. So it's interesting because you know, we can always complain about our circumstances, but everybody has a story, everybody has an upbringing, everybody has their circumstances, but it's up to us to use the 24 hours that we have in each day to drastically change our life. So that's something that I will definitely keep with me forever. So one thing that Gary Vee said, I mean, and he said a bunch of different things, so did Robert, but one thing that I keep thinking about that Gary said is he was like, how many of you in the audience have been following me since day one or for a really long time? And I was so proud. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, and you've consumed a bunch of my content. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I'm more concerned by the group that's consumed my content but hasn't done anything with it. And I was like, oh, shit. Dang, he's right, you know? So as I said, I mean, Gary Vee definitely inspired me to start this YouTube channel, but there's so many other things that I've taken from him that I've wrote down, I've been motivated by, that I haven't applied in my life. So it's just interesting. It's kind of like a call out. It's like, it's one thing to hear the information, but it's up to me and up to you and everybody who's motivated by certain things to actually take action and apply those things into their life. So thank you, Gary Vee, because that's another thing that I'm definitely taking with me. And Tony Robbins. What didn't Tony Robbins say that I feel like it's gonna change my life? The most important thing that I think I took with me though at that summit is when he was talking about your state, and he was talking about how important it is to be able to change your state. So he's like, he had us act sad and depressed, and he's like, how was your voice? How was your body language? How did you breathe? And he was helping us understand that when you're sad and you're depressed, you act a certain way. But if you're excited and you're happy, the things that you do are different. So if we can learn to change our state in any moment, the rest of our life will be insanely beautiful. And so thank you, Tony, for that, because that's definitely something that I want to work on, being more in control of myself and making sure that I change my So I hope that you can find some of that information useful. Hopefully it can affect some of your lives like it did mine. And if not, thank you for listening to it. Okay, so now for what this video is actually about. How can you impact your business to keep the momentum going if you're already business in real estate, or how can you ensure that you get busy in real estate if you're a new agent? So I don't know if you've seen the video, but I created a video about Bold. It's a Bold class that I took it's a Keller Williams class that I took. So if you haven't seen it, you can actually find that video right here on my channel. I think I called it I'm Bold or something like that. The word bold will be in the title. But basically that's a class that Keller Williams offers to agents to basically help them get their mindset in the right direction to be very successful and to be high producers. One thing that you learn in Bold is the importance of talking to people, right? So it's easy to get busy being busy and get down on yourself when you feel like you're not busy. So a challenge that they give you in Bold, which I still do to this day, I mean, I took Bold last year, is to talk to 20 people a day. These are 20 conversations about real estate. It doesn't mean that at the end of the conversation, the person's gonna say, sign me up, I wanna buy a house from you. It's just you talking to 20 people, no matter what, a day about real estate. So whenever I wanna keep my momentum going, or I feel like my business is slowing down a little bit, I actually apply the 20-day contact rule. So let me show you what this sheet looks like up close, because this is something that you can create, or if you're with Keller Williams, you might even be able to get one, but it's really powerful to make sure that you talk to 20 people, and here's why. Number one, you are your greatest billboard. So it's important that you're marketing yourself when you're talking to people, and that everybody that you meet knows that you're a real estate agent. So have real estate conversations with people, even if you're at the grocery store and the checker is checking you out. Give them a card, ask them if they live around here. Are they renting? Do they own? That's a conversation. And then you wanna mark it down on your sheet, okay? If you're a caller and you dial expired or FSBO listings, every single conversation that you have with someone, an actual conversation, somebody that answers the phone and you get past the initial click, I don't want to talk to you, that's a conversation. The second reason why this works is because I think we often forget that everybody that we know lives somewhere. So everybody that we're in contact with is either a potential buyer or a potential seller. So reminding ourselves that we actually have to have conversations with people about being in real estate, we can set that tone where if they're ever ready to buy or sell, they'll remember that we're in real estate and hopefully work with us. Listen, if you're going into Starbucks every single day anyways, give them cards, have conversations with them about real estate. You're spending money there, make sure that if they buy a house, they spend money and buy a house with you. Here is the 20 contacts form. So if you don't work with Keller Williams and you can't get one of these forms for whatever reason, you can always create it yourself, but I wanted to show it to you. So the first thing you want to write down is what type of conversation did you have? Was it in person? Was it over the phone? Etc. Write down their name. Did you ask for an appointment? Did you get an appointment? Did you ask for a referral? Did you get a referral? And what sort of notes that you can write down from your takeaway in that conversation. Now on the bottom of the page, you'll see that every single day you can jot down your totals. So how many contacts did you make and how many appointments did you make? There is never a reason to feel like there's nothing that you can be doing to amplify your business in real estate. I promise you that if you use this form every single day and have 20 real estate conversations every single day, you will see a drastic change in your production and in your business. All right, so I hope this video helped at all. If you have any questions, comment me below, or you can send me a message on any of my social media accounts. Thank you so much for watching and make it a great day. One more thing, guys. These contacts may not produce immediate results. What's gonna produce results is the repetition of doing this every single day. You're gonna start a pipeline and then you're gonna receive results in your business. So if it doesn't happen right away, don't get discouraged. Keep doing it. 20 contacts every single day until you're so busy that you don't need any more leads. And maybe even then too.